When playing Schedule 1, have you ever wondered what would happen if I stopped the RV from exploding? Well, today, we're gonna find out. We're gonna use this mod right here. It prevents the RV from exploding while also letting you still progress through the story. We're gonna spend this entire video turning this rinky-dink RV into Walter White's dream. And as always, let's jump right into it. All right, let's get it. We started off like always, choosing our world name, Walter White, and making our beautiful character. Walter White, yo. We then woke up in our new home. Whoa. Yo, with none of the furniture, this looks sick. We also added this mod, which will clear out the RV of useless furniture so we have as much space as possible to cook. We then did the usual. We talked to Uncle Nelson, collected the first, second, and third dead drop, and ran back over praying the mod worked. Yeah. The cartel's scared of me, bro. They wouldn't blow up my RV. We then investigated the horrible explosion and went back into our safe little home. We then ran to the hardware store, got a watering can, plant trimmers, and a large storage. We then placed our new storage, went to water the plant, but then realized
I ain't got no water.
because of all the furniture being removed, we also lost our sink, so we had no way to fill up this watering can. I tried using disgusting sewer water, but that obviously didn't work. But then I realized, either way, to progress through the story, I have to buy the motel. So I bought the motel just to use it as a well for water. We then ordered our first dead drop, and while waiting for it, we placed another grow tent, we watered our plants, and then we harvested them. We then went and smashed a couple ATMs so we could buy a packaging station and a bed. But we had to run quick because the store was about to close. Oh God. Come on, come on, come on. But we were able to make it just in time. Bed, packaging station. It's not in the thing. And I broke this ATM, no way! I sprinted to another ATM, deposited the money, and became Usain Bolt on the run back. But it wasn't enough. I hate you so much. I hate you so much. I hate you. Instead, we went and got the bed from the motel, placed it in the RV, and got some sleep. All right, let's get back to work. We then bought our packaging station, placed it in the RV, realized we forgot our baggies like a dumb, but it's okay. We ran and bought some, made it back to the RV. How many times can I mess up walking through a door? And then packed up our weed and picked up the dead drop. And then planted our new seeds and started handing out some samples. I'm the Schedule 1 go. Now that we have all these customers, we listed our product. We then completed our first ever deal. Got you, Jesse. And then they started stacking up. We set up a bunch of them for nighttime and went to go finish them. We did around 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, it was a lot of deals. All right.
We're basically rich.
We then went home, got some sleep, leveled up a couple times,
Bang!
and did even more deals the next day. We were progressing really quickly. We even unlocked Benji as a dealer. Hey, we got Benji. Big Benji. Big Benji Bomber Clock. But this is when everything went horribly wrong. I went home, got off to go to the gym, and disaster struck. Back to work. When I loaded back into the world, something horrible happened. What the f? What is going on? What is happening? What? Because this mod hasn't been updated since April 2025, it obviously has a lot of problems. What? What do I do with this? I can't even get in. Can I access my stuff? Bro, I can't even get my stuff. Oh, this is so corny. Well, now what do I do? I was at a fork in the road. I had no clue where to go or what to do from here until I realized the only path ahead. I'm gonna have to restart, get back to that point, and then leave my computer on and Schedule 1 on all day until I beat this challenge. Oh my God. So we did exactly that. Here's me grinding back to that same spot at 1000x speed. So if you guys ever say I don't put effort into these videos, I will find you. And as you'll be able to tell, grinding all of that again made me lose my mind. Save your tears for another day. Now that we're around where we were before, our next order of business is buying a skateboard. I know this is literally all our money, but it'll help us get around 1,000 times quicker. Now that we're incredibly broke, we need quick cash. And with tomorrow being Thursday, I had the perfect idea. We started assaulting the police. I know. Let me explain. On Thursdays, the pawn shop will give you 300% more money for selling your items. And you can pawn guns to the pawn shop. So that's why we're assaulting cops. We took out a bunch of cops and came back later to collect the guns. Also, losing the cops every time was helping us level up. Bang. Bang. So the next day we rode to the pawn shop and went to sell our stolen goods. What can we get here? You can give us 65. Oh my god, you can give us 75. You can give us 7. Okay, I'll take that. 7 grand for all those guns, and I have more. Yo, we're about to be breaded up. So we grabbed the rest of our guns and sold them for a good price. Yoinkers. Oh my god, we're rich. We then broke into the black market to buy some more of the good tents to grow the best weed. Put some soil in this motherfucker, water it, put a seed, let it grow. I'm an embarrassment. This is where the real grind started. We were doing an absurd amount of deals. And then once we finished those, we did even more. We were slowly corrupting this city with a weed addiction. And that addiction was about to get a lot worse. Oh, we unlocked meth. That's actually big. With meth, we can finally become the man we've always wanted to be. All right, let's become Walter White. We ordered the pseudo and rode over to go pick it up. Once we got it, we broke into the black market and bought the gear and materials to start cooking. We then set up all of our new stuff and got to Walter Whiting. After cooking, we rode to the gas station, but realized we weren't high enough level to make Walter White's iconic blue meth. The recipe needs Addy and horse semen, so we're gonna need to level up a lot. So to do that, we bought some cheap ingredients and cooked up some season 1 Jesse level meth. We then sold this mid meth. We also got the attention of the cops a bunch of times just to lose them for XP. And after a while of doing this, we were ranking up fast. And because of the mid meth we were selling, we were able to buy our first car. We got in the fire new whip and took it to our perfect little home. And with our extra money, we also bought our first business, the laundromat. And we took our new car to go get a couple more customers. And that night, I unlocked exactly what we needed. Horse semen, nice, let's go. We then bought the new ingredients and passed out because it was really late and prayed that my PC wouldn't blow up overnight. I just woke up the next day and thankfully my PC didn't turn off, so let's go again. We then started to make the mix we've been waiting the whole video for. Ah, shit. Granddaddy gold. Also, a fun little fact. When you leave your PC and Schedule 1 on, everything starts being really glitchy. Oh my god, I can't grab it. It was basically impossible to grab anything, and I couldn't hit any NPCs. Like, what is going on? The game really wanted me to quit this challenge, but I wasn't gonna give up. So I listed the new god meth, and the people were loving it. And selling this meth made us around $4,000 every night, which was good, but it wasn't enough for the goals I had. We needed more customers if we wanted to make more money. And to get more customers, we needed to lower the cartel influence in Westville. So we started graffitiing really questionable characters and perfect self-portraits of myself. That looks about right? And with that, I completely reduced the influence in Westville, which made us unlock all the new big spending customers. And these customers equaled big cash flow. So it was time to start hiding money from the IRS. And we even bought a second business just to launder even more. Now we got the post office. And we were able to launder another 4 grand here. Since we were expanding everything, it was time to expand our network. We hired Benji and Molly as dealers, and they were raking in some serious cash. Oh my god, he has $6,700. And because of all the waves we were making in town, we were contacted by the cartel. So we went over to meet with them. I'd like to apologize for the minor altercation we had earlier with involving your RV. What you mean, bro? My RV is fine. I'm living in my RV. Thomas, I think you're hallucinating. Do not blow up on your power, not harass you. Fuck, I'm so scared of this guy. I don't know what to do. Psych! Fuck you, Thomas! Piss off! Hold on, let me tip your car real quick, Benzie. Nice car, bud. I'm about to go. As you can tell, I'm not scared of the cartel, but soon I would live to regret this. I carried on with my day by collecting from my dealers and doing a couple deals of my own. But on my way back home, we were attacked. Did you pull a knife on me? Oh shit. Oh fuck. They found the RV, bruh. The one that's supposed to be blown up. I went outside to confront them, but they were nowhere to be seen. And this wasn't a one-time occurrence. I had bought a new van and was filling it up with mixing supplies. But when I got back home, they ambushed me again. Oh, the Benzies are here. Oh my god. I tried to run them over, but that didn't work. Let me just... They can stab me in the car? I drove back and gunned it for the front door. Oh my god. I made it inside, but I could still hear them. I didn't feel safe in here anymore, so I had to change that. I went to the black market and got myself a sawed-off. I also got Benji a gun for his own protection that game. And just that night, it was time to use our new equipment. Oh, there they are. Oh, shit. No. No! Fuck. The Benzies had taken me out, which wasn't good, but it was about to get a lot worse. No. Oh, no, no, no. Dude, there's no way. I just spent this entire... Oh my... I just spent my entire... I have like 8-10 hours of footage for that, just for that to happen. Bro, come on. And then people are gonna complain in the comments saying, I didn't finish the challenge. I tried. Listen to me, comments. If you're here, I tried my best, I swear. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. This took over 8 hours to film and another 12 hours to edit. Join the Discord if you want to come hang out. I hope you have an amazing day. I love you.